The average American has 3 credit cards in their wallet
True.
that they carry around.
True.
But there are literally millions of credit card options out there for the consumer. So how do you know which card is the right card for you and your lifestyle?
Yeah, I mean, the cool part is we're all different individuals, right? So as you said, the millions of credit card offers that are out there, they really cater to the individual. So if you are one, you don't have credit, you're repairing your credit, you're building your credit, there's a card for you. If you are one to, hey, I'm not going to carry a balance, or I am going to carry a balance, 55% of Americans are now paying their card off every month. But hey, there's a lot of people that aren't. So fees, finance charges, annual fees, that might be really important.
If
so
you're
the
carrying that
cost,
balance.
Exactly. The cost of a card should be on your radar as far as your selection. And then the fun part is rewards. So a lot of Americans, a lot of consumers are out there searching for the best reward offer. And that's cash back, it's trips, it's rewards to charity, you name it. There's so many different options
Points,
out there.
all the points that you can get as well. All right, well, so we've kind of gone through that it's important to find the card that fits really your lifestyle and your budget too. I mean, if you're going to be carrying a balance, if you're not going to be carrying a balance. So since you're the expert, I want to know, how do you get those cards to really work for you? I got to be honest with you, it's hard to keep up with all that stuff. And I had friends who are diligent about the latest, best offer that they can get. So we're asking you to pick your brain and say, how do you really make those cards work for you so that you maximize the perks and the benefits?
So you called me the expert. And from an industry standpoint, definitely, I would say I am in that category. But the consumers are really the experts. Man, they definitely know that reward game, what card to use for what purchase. For instance, there's a 3-2-1 card out there. We actually at VyStar have a 3-2-1 card.
Okay.
Every time you spend, 3% goes to cash, 2% goes to grocery, 1% for everything else. If you are an everyday spender, right, you use your card for gas, groceries, and every day, this card is definitely for you. If you're a traveler, and I think you and I talked about, you're a traveler.
I'm a traveler. I do love I like status.
You like the status.
Let's just say that I really like the status.
There's a travel card, right? So every time you are on United Airlines, and we call it a co-brand card, you will get probably additional points for flying United versus Southwest. So there's a lot of loyalty that is built into that. A lot of psychology that is built into this whole rewards game as well. When I mentioned building your credit, right? So
right. You did. A lot of folks, either they have to build their credit or they don't have credit. They have to establish their credit or repair their credit.
Yeah. Now, rewards usually doesn't come along with that. That is a different lifestyle or life cycle, I should say, that you're in, building your credit. And you're really focused on making sure that you spend and then you pay back, right? Build that credit history. But what's cool is there's a lot of issuers out there that will look at how you're paying back your card and start rewarding you either with a lower APR, higher credit limit, or start implementing rewards into kind of this graduation program that you have with your card issuer. So there's a lot of things to look at outside of just rewards and the dollars and the points, but what other kind of behavioral rewards, we call it, can they actually give to you? Yeah.
I did not know that they will lower your APR for you.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know that. See, good paying on time, good behavioral awards. I did not know that. All right, so I got to ask you, I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit. What have you worked with your credit cards to really, benefit big?
Yeah, as I said, depending on the life cycle that you're in, I think the best card at the time is when my kids were going to school. There was a great program that every time I used my card, that was like the spend, the percent, and I think it was 5 cents went back to the school. So I'm, really, as I'm spending, I'm rewarding really the school and the teachers and, the classroom and all of that. That made me feel really good. I remember on my statement, it would show me every month how much I'm giving back to the school. And it was definitely a feel good. I felt that me giving back was better than airline rewards.
Well, I love how altruistic you are. And VyStar has branches in high schools, an opportunity to have those cards so that families can use those cards and give back to their schools.
That's very true. We have 18, which is awesome. And, working really closely with them on spend campaigns and just getting that education out there. Now, that's actually with a debit card. Debit cards and credit cards, completely different. people still use them for different type of spend. So we have to, at times, just remember, everyday spend, how are people actually using those cards? With the high school program, debit transactions, and it is truly 5 cents that goes back to the school. So that's awesome.